80 the love bomb.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, around here we call her 80 the love bomb. I'm Bob Jackson Minor, one of the ministers here at Church Divine. And what do you mean the camera's right there? Oh, yeah? Okay. Hey, y'all. I'm back. I am Reverend Bob Jackson Minor, one of the ministers here at Church of Divine Transformation. And I'd like to welcome you tonight. We've got some really special action for you. First of all, for those of you in the studio audience tonight in our church, please turn off your cell phones. Yaza. Now we're going to turn them on later on, around halftime. I'll be talking to you about that then. So I would like to tell you that on March 3rd, we have an event with Pastor Chris Johnson in here. And I don't know the title of that one yet. And I just only kind of know the title of mine. My next event here will be February 24th. And for the moment, I'm just calling it Quantum Surprise. What if reality is virtual? Ooh. Anyway, we're going to have some fun and just generally misbehave, so it's going to be good. Yeah. And I'm delighted right now to introduce one of my fellow pastors, one of my fellow ministers, the exotic, divine Oracle 88 herself, Miss 80 Bell. Let's have a big hand for her.
Wow, thank you. That was a hell of an introduction, darling. Thank you. The exotic. I was born and raised in Montana. I don't know if that qualifies as exotic. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. Welcome to my social experiment, WIshCraft. So, in a world that seems to have forgotten how to breathe, let's take a minute tonight to exhale. So just for fun, when you're ready, scoop up a big lung, 2 lungs full of air. And I'd like you to hold it at the top. Just hold it. Keep holding it. Feel your heart start to race. And when you're ready, exhale. And then the next inhale, I don't know if you noticed, is like delicious. So, I'm into inoculating our culture with the equal and opposite magic of exhale, to withdraw, to contract, to reflect, to come within. And this is my offering to our community and those of us online watching, to have just a nice little 2-hour moment in your life where we just take a minute and we dive within. And this music will lead the way as we take the pulse of the collective unconscious using divination. I have a deck of cards here. This is Vicki Noble's Motherpiece cards. They're the round cards on the altar. And tonight we're going to do something a little different. We will only be reading 10 cards this evening. This ensures that those who want to come get a card really want to get it, because I'm going to open up a little portal of time where you can come up and pull your card. And so we're going to be learning about the collective unconsciousness, archetypes that we've been working with since we became human. And we're just going to sort of take the pulse. What are we all feeling? What are we all working on? Because I love divination and I love coming together, because what we learn is that we're all working on the same thing. Ha! We're all connected. So, welcome. Thank you for coming. contagious man. Show me it's time for your best piece of man. Piece of man. Piece of man. You're a man. Piece of man. Piece of man. Piece of You're the protector, provider of truth. Protector, provider of truth. Oh, protector, provider of truth. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da. Is there anyone here tonight who has not been to WIshCraft? Hi, welcome. We call you fresh blood. Just kidding. Not kidding. You got handed a piece of paper tonight and a pen. So at some point during the evening, not now, just letting you know what's coming, because I like it when people do that to me, that at some point we're going to be writing our intentions down. So we're using the energy of the new moon that just happened a few nights ago. And I come from a long lineage of witchy women who have been praying with and using the moon not only to calculate our cycles and times, but also to plant our seeds of intention and create and cause great changes of renewal in our lives. So tonight you might be thinking about such questions to ask yourself, like, what do I intend? What do I want? And what's even better than that is, why do I want it? I really love making intentions based on an emotion, because really we want to feel something. We want to feel alive, we want to feel courageous, we want to feel confident, successful. And so what we don't know is that actually if you reverse engineer your intention, starting with how you want to feel, then you're like, oh, I want to feel, I want to feel confident. Well, what are the things that I do that make me feel this confidence? So it's a little tricky way that I've been using magic to sort of get what I want and basically feel the way that I want to feel. Welcome, come in, come in. So we're going to sing you a song about what do you want and why do you want it. It's called Ouroboros. I'm going to invite Lo Campbell and Jeffrey Lynn Carrington to the stage. My gorgeous women. And for you playing at home, you can also write an intention down, perhaps in a journal or a piece of paper that you keep on your altar or a little jar or something. Get crafty with it. Here's Ouroboros. This is the deepest I've been. I can hear the waves crashing, crashing over my head. I've made it, I'm free. There's nothing holding on to me. So what do I want, and why do I want it? What do I want, and why do I want it? What do I want, and why do I want it? Tell me, what do you want, and why on earth do you want it? I've made it, I'm free. Oh, This is the deepest we've been. I can hear the waves crashing, crashing over my head. Thank you. So, I believe our lives unfold according to the questions that we ask. So if you think about it, if you ask a stupid question, like, why did this happen to me? You're going to get a pretty, maybe not stupid, but a lower vibration answer, to use the parlance of our times. But if you ask a smart question like, how have I crafted this very specific and curated initiation for myself? You're going to get a wildly different answer. And it's going to take you on a wildly different ride of your life. That's my jam. That's what I like. That's what I think about all the time. And so this is my offering to you, my dear friends, the people that we live together. We live down the street. We shop at the same places. We look under the same stars at night. So this is like my offering for us to just take that time to dive a little deeper and ask some better questions with the use of tools like our own subconscious. What could be more genius than our own subconscious, who knows all these things, yes, about us? So we create a portal where we get to just inquire within, and we humble ourselves and we bow our heads low enough so that we can hear God speaking again. And I know there's some people out here tonight who are just like, I want to know what special initiation I've crafted for myself. This is your time to come and pull a card. I'm going to start playing a song. And if you feel called, come, pull. And you can go sit down with it, or you can leave it there, however it wants to be. I like to create an essence of spaciousness and spontaneity within our evening. So this is the call for the first card to be pulled. And I'm going to play a song. Yes. Yes. I'm bleeding on the inside, and nobody knows. I'm bleeding on the inside, and nobody knows. There's a place, there is a sweet place I have denied in this beautiful house. There is a place, there It's in your blood, girl. Why do you bother putting it off, taking it on, putting it on, taking it off? There's a place, there is a sweet place we have denied in this beautiful house. The magic is dark, 'cause it's dark on the inside. And once you weren't afraid of me, love. Now you tremble. Remember when we danced in the spiral of fire? Remember when we danced in the spiral of fire? Remember when we danced in the spiral of fire together? Remember when we danced in the. Remember when we danced in the spiral. Remember when we danced in the spiral of fire. Remember when we danced in the spiral of fire. Remember when we danced in the spiral of fire. Remember when we danced in the spiral of fire together. Remember when we danced in the spiral of fire together. I do. Thank you. Thank you. Well, that went slightly differently than I thought it would go. There's about 10 out. Perfect. I love it. No. Amazing things happen, you know. I like to always say spirit is my booking agent. I don't know where I'm going to be. It just shows up when it shows up, and that's how I roll. So, Morgan, which card did you get? Two of fire! Excellent. Learning how to build fires, are we? The Two of Wands. Can you tell me what you see on that card? What's the figure doing? And don't be losing my card.
Who is contemplating how best to start a fire, and in her thought bubble is an older lady.
Ah, yes. Perhaps herself. Excellent. Yes, Vicky Noble and her collaborators have drawn this image of a woman making a fire and imagining in the ancestors, teaching her how to make fire. Twos represent balance and also the other. It's the first time in the numerology that you've had someone to look at and tell you and give you feedback, which I love. So this card depicts a teaching. It's like a calling upon of the ancestors, or perhaps a mentor or a teacher is coming your way. Be open to receiving information and impressions about the fire representing your craft, your creativity, what's stirring inside of you, your art. I'm trying to give you like the most general reading because I know you really well. The purpose of WIshCraft, and I love that you pulled this card, and I love that we're talking about cards, is really for me, I'm an ever student of the mysteries, and I love recognizing patterns and understanding archetypes and themes and understanding numbers and how they relate to our consciousness and how we've given them meaning over the eons of us living here. But by no means do I call myself any kind of master reader. So for the purpose of the cards and for what's going on for this evening and how we like to play WIshCraft, we sort of give bigger vision, broad stroke, learning themes about what these cards could mean, because ultimately it's when you look at the card, what does it make you feel? How does it relate to you? So for a teeny little plug on other readers in Ashland, I would recommend Shoshana Alexander, who's here tonight. I just got a reading from her the other night, and oh my God, you wanna understand oh wow, she blew my mind. We were laughing and crying. It was one of those ecstatic experiences. So please reach out to her if you'd like to get a tarot reading. There's other amazing healers and readers in this room and in our town. So if you need some resources, I've got some of those. Plug in other people, yeah. Because come on, we have the most amazing community of people. Do we not? Yeah. Ashland is like, wow. We live in the Shire, darlings, and we've got so much abundant people who want to connect and give their gifts and art. I feel lucky every day to be here, so thanks for being here. Let's sing another song, my girly girls. Yes. Oh, this thing might